folks, we have a lot of anime gaming news to go through. I just lied. We don't have a lot of anime gaming news to go through. Despite the Game Awards just having happened yesterday, when it comes to licensed anime games, kind of short. We do have a couple of new things, and I think the news that these games affect are pretty big and massive. Demon Slayer got officially announced, not just a scan anymore. We can actually look at the game. And Sparking Zero is finally fixed, thanks to one of the most perfect patches that I've ever seen. Welcome to today's Around the Bush. Attention Dragon Ball Sparking Zero players, we have some great news for you. A free update including split screen mode for all stages is now available. That is the least of the upgrades because my god, this patch is so good if you enjoy Sparking Zero competitive or multiplayer. Like, a lot of the cheese is just gone at this point. This is Around the Bush for December 13, Friday the 13th. Look at that. We thought we were gonna get an unlucky patch, but this is one of the best I've ever seen for anime games. So yeah, the big news, the big flagship update that they are like advertising is split screen on all stages, which is fine, I guess, but not exactly what was killing the game. If we scroll down, we have a lot of different changes here, and I do have a video breaking them all down. We'll go through a couple of them in here in Around the Bush, but basically every single concern you guys had has been fixed. For instance, elevator gameplay. Android 19 and Dr. Gero now consume ki when doing dragon dashes. Look at that. They didn't like touch the up and down flight. They just touched those two characters, so no one can do it forever now. I don't know why they did this. What else? So we have Ki Blast loops, for instance, gone. Ki Blast loops are gone from the game. It's not in the patch notes at all. Z-Burst Dash, you know, when you fly to the back of your opponent, this is how you play neutral in Sparking Zero. That is now twice as expensive, which makes it not so good anymore. In fact, they added another way to drag a dash towards your opponent, which is if you hold down the button, you will just do a simple dragon dash in a straight line, but it's much faster than before. That might be the new best way of approaching. Neutral has completely changed. And because Ki Blast loops are gone, the combo game has completely changed. The Trunks glitch or bug, where he was able to dodge out of Vanish Wars, that is removed as well. That's not in the patch notes at all. Sparking mode got touched in two different ways. One of them is with Rush Ki Blasts. The characters that had infinite Ki Blasts, they cannot do it infinitely anymore. They have a gap in between them. But when you hit people with normal rush attacks, so like normal combos in Sparking mode, they now have a gradual damage reduction, so like big scaling, and you can feel this. It's huge. Character switching, health recovery has been reduced for standby characters, which means they heal less. There might be less timeouts now. Z-Burst Dash for Giants. Honestly, this one was a little bit unnecessary. Z-Burst Dash for Giants is annoying. You can now block it, basically. But because Z-Burst Dash is now twice as expensive, I don't know if that was needed. Because they can basically just do it twice and then they're out of key. So this feels like overkill. They might be that for real. Z-Search has been improved and a bunch of other stuff. This patch is nearly perfect. I wish they touched super counters, but they didn't. So it's still going to be a super counter festival. And there are a couple of others that I do mention in the video on the main channel. However, this patch came with a big bug, a big glitch that makes all DP battles unplayable. So it's ironic that like you fix the game, the mechanics, they're perfect, they're so good now, but you can't play it in DP battles. Basically what happens is for the final 60 seconds of the match, if you switch your character in any way, like swap it with another one in the bench or transform it up or down, swapping your character state fully heals them. Only in the final 60 seconds of the match. So, because this is a big bug and it's a big issue, I believe fully that they will fix this quick. 100% they will get on it and like quickly fix it for sure. So this patch overall, really good. Just hold on tight. We're not going to play DP battles for a while. Just stick to singles, folks, while they fix this big issue on DP. And that is the Sparking Zero patch. Really good stuff, honestly. Like, I'm so happy with with all of these changes. The video is out on the main channel if you want to see the biggest changes, and for the full patch notes, yeah, it's right here on the website. Just Google it, Sparking Zero patch, and you will get it. Gogeta Blue might be broken now. We'll see. He has this. Where is he? Wait, did they remove it from here? Oh, no, there it is. Stardust Barrier. You can now activate it while receiving melee attacks from the front. This costs 1 bar, and it's super fast. He has basically a 1 bar combo breaker. That's really, really awesome. I think Full Power is a top tier skill now, because they didn't touch it. And they touched the instant sparking mode skills, which now cost 4 bars. Skills that increase stats now cost 2 bars instead of 3. After Image Strike has received a nerf, but also a buff, because the main way you counter After Image Strike is with Ki Blasts, and they just nerfed Ki Blasts. So the main way of countering it is gone, but the effect only lasts for 10 seconds, and it disappears if you use Perception on any move. So you can straight up counter it. They are listening. I think at the end of the day, what this patch proves is that they are listening, that they understand the game that they're balancing, and that they are committed to making the game better. I think that is the big takeaway from this. Whether like you love the changes or hate the changes or like think they missed something important, I think the big takeaway is that yeah, we're in it for the long haul, at least for now. We'll see. And we'll see what happens with Demon Slayer, because one of the big issues with Demon Slayer was the lack of listening. These guys did not listen. And so what happened very often was Susamaru getting buffed. All right, so hopefully this time it's different. And we have finally our first look at Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles 2. And this trailer gives us mostly some story stuff. Everything that's been confirmed last week before we saw the game at all is kind of in the same place. We do have some new ultimate animations for pretty much all the Hashira here. The tweet from Sega that came out after this says that the game will have over 40 playable characters. Now, I did release a character roster prediction video with only 37, but the numbers actually check out because Sega always counts the Academy characters as separate, and I don't. So more than 40, remember, could just be a ton of Academy characters. Right now, Demon Slayer, the first one, Hinokami Chronicles, has 25 playable characters if you use my count, or has 31. 31? Yeah, has 31 if you use their count. If you add all the Hashira, which are now confirmed to be playable, you already have a total of 36 confirmed characters, which means they announced 4 more and we're done. We got 40. The game looks awesome. The trailer's in 4K, which, you know, gives me hope for big graphics. The game is releasing, once again, on PlayStation 4, however. Last time they did this, PlayStation 4 got a 30 FPS version, basically. They couldn't go up to 60. Same thing with Storm Connections. They might be doing that again, which is unfortunate, because these games usually have different issues depending on the frame rate you play. Like, they are different games. So we'll have to pick a version and run with it. I think we picked 30 FPS last time because the game only came out with 30 FPS. And when they launched 60 FPS, it was buggy as hell. Like, demons would regenerate health twice as fast. A poison would deal damage twice as fast. A bunch of bugs that actually, like, Storm also had if you put the game in 60 FPS. And so people didn't like it. And they stuck to 30 FPS even when they fixed it. When they fixed it, people still stuck in 30 because that's what they were used to at that point. So we'll see where the community goes with this one. I'm actually not sure if they're going to like choose to go 60 finally or if they're going to stick with 30. But that we will have to wait and see. Here's the tweet talking about more than 40 playable characters. But again, this could just mean, hey, we made, I don't know, 10 new characters like we did for Storm Connections. It's like the previous roster plus 10 plus Academy characters. GG's. That's it. Let's move on. Bleach Rebirth of Souls. We knew this guy was coming because he had been announced before, but now he has a character trailer. Call me crazy? I think Yamamoto is going to be next. Because because they also kind of announced them in the release date trailer. Aizen has 4 different forms, 3 transformations, and honestly, I haven't looked at his entire moveset yet, but let's look at what is here, and then I'll go into the website and complete the moveset. El Escudo. Basically, you activate it and you have super armor, but it depletes your guard gauge over time. So if your guard gauge reaches 0, you might just get hit with a Kikon move raw. Black Coffin, I think, looks a little bit lame in this version of the game, because you activate it by swinging your sword. And only after you hit them with a sword does he cancel into Black Coffin. So it's less of a Black Coffin and more like a cinematic follow-up. And then he has this form, so it's just like, what? And that's before his awakening, because this is his awakening. Okay. There's also something called the Hogyoku fusion level. So yeah, this says this awakening is harder to reach than other characters, so it maybe takes longer to fill up. But it is also a lot stronger than other characters. And then Man also goes into a reawakening, and I've seen people talk about this and as it's like, oh, it's another one that revives, you know, like Ichigo. When he dies, he has 1 last life as his reawakening. And I believe this guy is kind of the same. Let's go to the websites, see if we can figure this shit out. Yeah, 2 characters revive so far. He's just vibes. That model is just vibes. Look at him. Nice. Let's learn more here. Alright, I don't have a fancy... Maybe I pull up Chrome. Hang on. Is Chrome the one you guys use for instant translations?
I use Safari.
Use Safari? Opera has instant translations if I select the text, but that's images right there. I think, yeah. Yeah, Chrome has it. Cool. Alright, let's see. Strong spiritual pressure for signature skill. Take a stance while you hold down the button. You'll be immune to recoil caused by opponents, so also armor. When you release the button or a certain amount of time passes, you will attack by releasing a shockwave in the surrounding area. If you receive an attack while in the stance, the shockwave damage will increase. Feels like Kenpachi a little bit. Kenpachi also has like the no sell thing, or just like come at me. And if you attack him, he attacks dealing more damage. This description sounds similar. El Escudo, so you get super armor. This feels redundant, so using the 2, so choose one, I guess. And then Black Coffin. Damage increases according to Hogyoku fusion level. I see. Hogyoku fusion level is just his awakening level, but like he's got so many. That's the thing. As the fusion of the Hogyoku progresses, it becomes a being that transcends reason. Its abilities are enhanced. It takes time to awaken, but its stats increase significantly compared to other characters, and by increasing its Hogyoku fusion, it becomes possible to exert even greater powers. And then reawakening. When the user's fighting spirit reaches maximum from the awakened state and their soul reaches 0, they will fuse with Hogyoku and be revived. So that's the reawakening revive right there. But then he has fusion level and second stage. It exists in place of spiritual power. Oh, it doesn't have a spiritual power bar. Instead, it just has fusion bar. Okay. The performance of the technique is strength. It's according. Okay. So, and the more bar he has, the stronger his moves are. What a gimmick. Okay. Second stage. After a certain amount of time has passed since the start of battle, the character will transition to the second stage. So that's just automatic, huh? The Hogyoku fusion level will be temporarily lost, although it will be weaker than normal. It will be easier to attack from a distance with special flash attacks and step quick attacks. From the state, it's possible to awaken by accumulating fighting spirit to the maximum. It's crazy how many different ways you're gonna have to play as Aizen. Over the course of battle, it just changes. So this one seems automatic, by the way, from what we just read. This is like over time, you will activate this, like no matter what. It's just time passed. So yeah. Not revive. Facts. That is Aizen. Now, let's talk about a new game. Andrew, this counts as This counts as one of your
Count
things.
this as a Mihoyo minute.
Mihoyo minutes, I guess. They made another one of those, huh? But it's Dungeon Fighter.
Yeah, nothing says it's a gacha, but it is also a PC mobile console game, so like set expectations accordingly.
Also, you look at the characters and it's like, wow, none of these characters have any cohesion to the universe. They're not contributing. They're all the stars of their own show. It's like they drew 20 different protagonists, hoping that you fall in love with a couple of them and try to pull them in gacha banners.
Are you telling me that the insane popularity of Genshin Impact has had a lasting effect on the gaming industry as a whole? Wow, I can't believe it.
No way. No way. Surely not. Surely not. Where is DNF Duel Season 2? The money went here.
This is here. DNF Duel walked, so this could run, whatever this is.
Yeah. It's mostly a cinematic trailer, but it has very much like Genshin vibes. It's there's no gameplay here. It does look like they're making another one of those, straight up. Surfing. Dude, I didn't expect the waifu to have a sword. I've never seen that.
Yeah, Gunslinger is like the one character I recognize from DNF Duel and Battle Mage.
Battle Mage, yeah. Yeah, not a lot of the fighting game roster here. Facts. Did the whale just howl like a wolf? Oh. Ah, you recognize this guy.
Berserker. Yep. He's getting his own game.
He's getting his own game. They put I'm not going to show it, but they had a cinematic trailer during the Game Awards, which I don't get the point of, because we have gameplay at this point, and it was just a cinematic piece that cost tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to make, and like, gamers don't care. Show your game, bro. And they have shown it before, so that it just feels pointless. I don't know. Anyway, they're making another one of those. What almost made me jump out of bed was this one, though, because I don't play Tekken.
This was pretty cool.
I don't even play Tekken, but this shit was just cool.
I didn't even play Final Fantasy. I thought it was awesome.
I did play.
I love
this
the reaction was hilarious because I recognized it was a Tekken trailer instantly. This is it doesn't,
right. But the Tekken anniversary thing wasn't there. It just started.
Yeah, it wasn't there. It just showed Clive. And like,
it started
trailer?
here.
Is that Miguel?
On this, my sword, I swear, to shield the Firebird's flame.
The camera angle looks hella off.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, Final Fantasy 16 doesn't look like this.
I noticed immediately because the subtitles. I'm like, that's Tekken subtitles.
Right. Okay. Damn, you got the tech. They also didn't have this. Which went straight to like, here's two Ifrits fighting. Also, the stage is from Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah. Fucking love this.
Rustbad. Yeah, you're gonna have the Phoenix and Ifrit fighting in the back.
I got sent the entire soundtrack by Ashura. It is fire. I understand why he was so excited for this.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen this yet. This has more gameplay than the Game Awards stuff.
Yep. Yeah, this is actually like proper gameplay trailer. This is so sick, honestly.
Shush. Ah, the wolf made it.
This is like more Soul Calibur than Noctis was in 7.
Yeah. First time I saw it, I'm like, what? Dude has a sword, bro. he's like cycling through the different summons. The different summon powers is sick. A Bahamut, Giga Flare right there. That's sick. Yeah, I guess if there's a game where you can like put all the moves in, it's Tekken. Pop him up again.
Wolf Launcher.
Wolf Launcher.
He apparently has like his own mechanic from FF16 where he has like charges to do a thing. I don't know. It's like Zahak. So no, I'm saying Zahak. Then Zahak. Something with Z. Odin charges, I think Ashra called it.
It's been Odin charges. Okay. Interesting. So that's specifically for the lightning powers, probably.
Yeah.
Each like element works differently. And the like Odin had a couple. gimmicks where like he would charge up and get different orbs. Dude just went Awakening.
So sick. Ground bounce. This.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this apparently uses the charges.
Yep. Oh, so yeah, Zohakten, you're right, actually.
Is it called Zohakten?
I think it is.
I thought I was describing a bleach move.
Oh wait, that's.
Oh, no, is that our? No, yeah,
So
exactly.
Zohakten is the dude from Demon Slayer.
Yeah, almost like I know I'm saying it wrong. I know it's not like an anime thing.
Final
It's not,
Fantasy 16 abilities. Fucking oh god, it has a name. It has a. Icon's the best ability. It has a Japanese name like that. It's facts. Garuda. It's not Garuda. It's not Ramu. It's not Titan. Is it Balmut? No. Is it Odin?
we posted it in here. Of course we didn't. Maybe it's in general actually.
Well, maybe it is Bahamut. Well, I thought it was Odin though. Dancing Steel. It is Odin. Oh, okay. But it's not one of his abilities. It's like the signature move from Odin that you always have. Zantetsuken.
Dantexian, that's what it was.
Zantetsuken. There it is. Oh, theme-based Nio Enjoyer. That's just as I found it. Zantetsuken basically is stop with this Kingdom Hearts.
I want to
bullshit,
look at
bro.
Final Fantasy specifically. But yeah, he has like a Zantetsuken charges he can gain during battle.
Yeah, he has a Zantetsuken like meter that fills up over time or as he lands attacks. I'm not sure. Right there, Zantetsuken, right on the left. So
Yep, yeah,
when
exactly.
he
That's
equips,
exactly how it
when he
looks like in the
equips,
second
yeah,
part.
when he equips Odin, yeah, if he does like Zantetsuken abilities, it fills up, right? So this one is, for instance, is really good because if he hits multiple opponents, it goes up in level, and level 5 is the strongest one. Once you have level 5, you basically hold the button, and this shit just fucking full screens.
I love pretending I'm Virgil. Let's go. Sure.
Yeah. All right. So that made it in. That's super cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool. I didn't even remember that.
Apple trigger, whatever this is.
Yeah, sure. Let's just use. I mean, this game has a lot of DMC inspiration, so we can call it that.
We'll save ourselves.
Yeah, I can see the font with the italics. Yeah, that is. I recognize it now.
It's hype. Next week, let's go.
Next week, indeed. But this wasn't it for fighting games in the Game Awards. This one made me jump out of bed as well.
I'm so fucking hyped for this one. Holy crap.
Started looking at it, I'm like, that's not a Yakuza game.
Yeah, it was like
Also,
RGG, and I'm like, what is
Also,
this?
the one they announced after this was like, that's not a Yakuza game. They're also making new
IP,
projects.
This is crazy.
It looks really good. Look at those pebbles. Oh, the window's shaking.
Look, those
That water
oranges.
looks bad. That water looks bad. I'm not gonna lie, that water looks up. I'm like, oh, wait, that's Kung Fu. What's that guy doing?
That's a Baji Quan shoulder check.
Ready? I don't know. Am I? What are you showing? Holy shit! Virtua Fighter!
Virtua so fucking back.
Yeah, and then they showed this off-screen footage. Like, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
I'm like, what? Zoom
This is
in,
the
I want to
best-
see
this is
more.
the best part of your trailer. But there's gonna be a direct today.
It already
Today.
went.
Oh fuck! It already happened. Wait, what happened then?
So they showed off their new Steam version, Virtual Fighter 5 Revo, which is essentially just Virtual Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown with rollback. They're also updating Ultimate Showdown, which is the console version.
Did they not show what they promised?
There's
Did they
a Virtua
not show
Fighter
more
Discord-
game?
They didn't show more game. They just kind of talked about
What?
how
They
they're
didn't
gonna
show
make
more game?
They're talking
They
about
made
how
us
they're gonna
wait
make
for this
more
live
game.
event, stream for 30 minutes, didn't show more game?
They showed a lot of old game. They're showing a lot of technically new game, which is old game but with rollback.
That's
Virtual Fighter is
fucking
going to be
crazy.
an Evo. That's going to be cool.
That's not how you announce the. Oh, bro, they had. Oh, that's crazy. They had like the Game Awards coming up. They're like, okay, this is a good time to announce because we got Game Awards. We'll probably have something to show like early next year, so we can't wait until the next Game Awards. So let's put it right now. But you didn't have to do an event the following day if you had nothing to show. That feels like clickbait to promote. Yeah, it feels like clickbait to promote your other shit. That's not a way to start. Now I have a bad picture of Virtua Fighter. I didn't want to feel scammed, but it does feel like traders videos. That is that's going to do it for today. That's the anime game news. If you guys enjoy these and you want to watch them live, we're live every Friday on twitch.tv/globku. We do a little Q&A before and after the show. If not, keep enjoying it on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.